Aarti Shrivastava, Community Development Director for the City of Mountain View. I'd like to share some information with you on 3 housing initiatives to create more opportunities for housing a diverse community, and on how you can participate in helping realize the community's vision of equity and inclusion through housing. We know that you're the neighborhood experts and would like to hear more from you on how best to achieve the community's housing goals. 2 of these housing initiatives are part of the strategic priorities adopted by the City Council this year, and they include the R3 zoning district update and the Housing Displacement Response strategy. The third project is required under California state law, which recognizes that local governments play a vital role in developing housing, particularly affordable housing. This state mandate is called the housing element. Let's take a closer look at the R3 zoning update. The R3 zoning district encompasses areas of the city mostly built with older apartments and a variety of other housing types. In recent years, some of the older apartments have been replaced by less affordable row houses. The R3 zoning update seeks to create more housing options, both ownership and rental, by increasing the amount and variety of housing types allowed within the district. The update will also improve the design of new residential projects to help them fit better into neighborhoods. The R3 update uses a form-based code, which is different from regular zoning standards. Form-based code addresses the relationship between buildings and the streetscape, including sidewalks, street trees, front yards, and building entries, between buildings and open spaces, such as plazas, courtyards, and mini parks, and between buildings in relation to one another, to create predictable results of a high quality and with more variety. Planning for more housing is only one part of an effective city housing approach. Providing more housing can sometimes mean replacing existing housing with new housing. When that happens, families and households who live in the existing homes have to move out, causing displacement and disruption. To minimize these impacts, the city is working on a displacement response strategy, which would provide opportunities for families and households who live in Mountain View to stay in Mountain View. Some options that the city is looking at include requirements for new projects to replace some or all of the demolished units at an affordable price, and providing existing tenants the option to move into the new housing. Creating a funding program to acquire and preserve existing housing so that they are not demolished in the first place, and other policies to ensure that residents have better protection from the side effects of new development. The third project, our housing element, is a state-required plan to encourage new housing for all income levels, to protect existing housing, and identify locations for additional housing. Every city is required by the state of California to plan for an amount of housing identified through the state's Regional Housing Needs Assessment process, also known as RHNA. Mountain View has been allocated a RHNA of about 11,000 new housing units for the next 8-year planning cycle from 2023 to 2031, for which sites have to be identified. The city has already planned for additional housing in North Bayshore, East Wisman, in and around the San Antonio Shopping Center, and along El Camino Real, where some of the housing sites can be located. And some areas in the R3 zoning district can be another opportunity to identify housing sites. Ultimately, our community must balance meeting our state mandate to increase housing and affordability with minimizing the effects of displacement and creating standards for projects that enhance our neighborhoods through better design, landscaping, improved walkability, and public spaces. We need your help and ideas on these housing initiatives to ensure that Mountain View remains a community for all while providing a high quality of life for its current and future residents. We are planning a series of meetings across the city and look forward to connecting with you in each of your neighborhoods. To get involved, join us at our upcoming pop-ups, meetings, and workshops. Here's a preview of meeting opportunities and tentative dates. For updates and information on each of our projects, please visit us online at MountainView.gov. We look forward to working with you on these housing initiatives.